Welcome everyone to this quick explainer on our front desk attendance system. We've basically turned our attendance policy into a game, and in the next few minutes, we're going to show you exactly how to play, and more importantly, how to win. Okay, let's just dive right in with the most important part, right? The reward. How does an extra $200 in your pocket this year sound, just for being awesome and showing up? Stick with us and we'll lay out the whole plan. And the way you do that is by mastering our annual point system. We've designed this whole thing not to be punitive, but to actually recognize and reward you for all your consistent, reliable work. So I want you to think of this less like some stuffy old policy and more like a year-long game. And it's a game where every single one of you has a real shot at winning. All right, so here's the core concept. It's super simple. On January 1st, everybody starts with a perfect, clean slate, 0 points. And the goal all year long is pretty straightforward. Just keep that number as low as you possibly can, ideally at 0. And this right here, this is the entire point of the system. It's not about catching you doing something wrong. It's all about celebrating your dedication. The job you do at the front desk is so important. It sets the tone for every client's visit, and your reliability makes all the difference in the world. Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty. How does the scoring actually work? You know, the rules of the game. Understanding this part is absolutely key to keeping your score right where you want it, at 0. Now, what's really great is how transparent this is. There are really only 3 main ways you can get points, so there are never any surprises. Let's quickly break them down. First up, if you arrive or leave more than 10 minutes past your scheduled time, it's just half a point. We get it, things happen. But trying your best to be on time really helps the whole team flow smoothly. Okay, and this is the big one. A same-day call-out is worth 2 points. And honestly, it's just because it has the biggest domino effect on the team and on our clients. So please, just try to give us as much notice as you can. All right, but now for the really good news. We've built in some common sense exceptions. So there are some super important situations that will cost you absolutely 0 points. And here they are. If you take the initiative and find someone to swap a shift with, and you just let management know, your score doesn't change a bit. Same goes for a sick day. If you provide a doctor's note, 0 points. Your health always comes first. Okay, so what if you do get a point or 2? Does that mean it's game over? Absolutely not. You actually have some secret weapons you can use to get that score right back down. Yeah, think of these like power-ups in a video game. For every 60 days of perfect attendance, boom, 1 point just vanishes. And if you step up and help the team by working a shift that's tough to fill, like a holiday, boom, another point gone. See? You're totally in control of your score. Look, we get it. Life happens, right? A flat tire, a sick kid, the power goes out. Things are unpredictable. And that's exactly why we've built some flexibility right into the system for everyone. Everybody gets 3 of these a year. And you can really think of them as your get-out-of-jail-free cards for those moments you just can't plan for. And we mean it when we say no questions asked. You don't need to give us a big long story. Whether you need a mental health day or you have a sudden emergency, these 3 days are yours to use, and they cost you, you guessed it, 0 points. So let's just break this down to make it crystal clear. You've got your 3 personal days for anything at all. Then you have sick days for when you're actually unwell. You can take as many of those as you need without penalty, but we do need a doctor's note if you're out for more than 2 days straight. All right, let's bring it all home. How does all of this add up to you walking away with that $200 prize at the end of the year? After a whole year of playing, of managing your schedule, using your power-ups, and leaning on those free pass days when you need them, what does it actually take to officially win? So, the game starts January 1st. You play all year long. But there is one very important date you need to circle on your calendar, December 15th. That is the finish line. That's when we lock in everybody's final scores. And the way you win is ridiculously simple. You just need to have a perfect score of 0 on that final day. That's it. And if you do that, if you cross that finish line with a 0-point score, you get the $200 perfect attendance bonus. Simple as that. You know, at the end of the day, this is what matters most to us. This whole game, this bonus, it's really just our way of saying thank you. Thank you for being so incredibly reliable and for all the hard work you put in every single day to make sure our clients have the best possible experience. So we really hope this system feels fair, empowering, and honestly, kind of fun.
It's a new year, it's a fresh start, and it's a clean slate for everyone. We can't wait to see you play the game, and we really can't wait to hand out those bonuses at the end of the year. So what do you say? Are you ready?